Well, I've managed to rescue 24 tiles. That's as many as we need for the splashback. That gives us 2 rows all the way along. I'm now going to use the grinder to clean the tops, take off any loose cement, and then they'll be ready for fixing as and when we're ready with the wall. So I've come outside, it's a beautiful day, it's very warm. I'm in the shade a little bit, so hopefully these won't take too long. Okay, let's get on with it. One down, 23 to go. As I say, it only takes a couple of minutes to clean up like this. Don't want them perfect, you know, these are rustic, old, handmade terracotta tiles. So the last thing we want these to look like they just come off the shelf at the DIY centre. So the more rustic we can keep them, the better. We'll just get rid of all the loose bits of cement, etc. Okay, let's get on with the next 23. Well, I've got to say, I'm really pleased how they've come out. There was a point where I decided I wasn't going to use them, but I cleaned 1 or 2 up and they came up all right. A lot of hard work, especially getting the cement off the back, obviously, and actually grinding the top dirt off was quite easy, but getting the cement off the back was difficult, but stuck at it. We've got 24, which is what we need, and we've still got plenty in there that I can bring in as spares. So yeah, we'll buy some sealer when we go down to the DIY centre, put them on, seal them, and I think they'll make a nice addition to the kitchen. Right, on to the next job. Talk to you soon. Well, that's the panelling finished on this box, this tank cover, for want of a better word. I had to make a few compromises, as I said before. I've had to screw that panel in just so it can be removed, which then means we've got access to the screws that go into the wall to hold the box in place if ever we need to remove it. They will be painted over. I'm not going to fill the countersunk heads, because if you do, then you've got to try and find where they are, you know, if ever you've got to remove them. So They look all right once they're all painted. As you can see, I've removed the paper from this wall, mainly because of a different idea. I've marked out where the tiles are going to go, the terracotta tiles that I took up from the floor in there, cleaned them all up, they'll come up really nice. So I put in a frame up, and then I'm going to put some plasterboard on that, and then I'm going to tile on top of that, and that will bring the edge of the tile just over the sink, so any water will run down. I will have to seal these tiles, but I can't get hold of any tile sealer here. They do sell it, but it's just out of stock. So this thing's not going to be used for a while anyway, so I'll probably bring some over from the UK next time I come. But yeah, that's going to be my next job, and I'm going to have a drink as it's a hot day, and then get on with it. Talk to you in a while. Well, that went on easy enough, and next I'm going to tile it. The sink is solid in place now, so that's not move anywhere. So yeah, I'll tile it, and then around the top and the sides I'm going to put some sort of trim. I don't know, I'm going to use tile again, cut them down and put a nice trim on there, or use some wood or whatever. But I think it'll look really nice when it's done. What I'm going to do with this, I don't know yet. Yeah, I need to speak to the boss about that one. Okay, let's carry on. Well, that wasn't too bad. Obviously when you're working with handmade tiles, everyone is different, and you're never going to get a perfect edge, but hopefully they will stick down, and I'll be able to just shape them a little bit where necessary, because I intend to put a terracotta trim across the top and down the sides. I've left a little bit of room for grouting, but I won't do that obviously until they've all been sealed. Yeah, it's nice to be able to recycle something that's been in the house for a long time. I don't know how long, but I bet a long time. And it's nice to see it being put to a new use. So we'll leave them to go off, and then we'll start another job. Catch you in a while. Cheers everybody.